Hi, I'm Chef Paul Dubuque from Cobblestones restaurant here at the Lowell Farmers Market. Picking up some fresh produce and some pickling and some chutneys, and things that we do for specials for the weekend. We keep the food going all through the winter. For me, I get to get out of the kitchen for 5 minutes and come across the street. It's only a walking distance, so it's great. And I get to bring all the stuff back, and people in the community watch me come back, and they're always asking me questions. What do you have in the bag? What's that? What's that? So it's a lot of fun, and people around here love to see chefs walking around and grabbing produce, so it supports them. So that's part about the farmers market, tasting the tomatoes and eating them.
No, Paul, you can't eat all of them.
So this is the succotash we're going to make, corn succotash, which we bought all the ingredients yesterday at the farmer's market. We had the fresh corn, which I shucked today. Very simply, just take a knife and just out of it for you. Just take a knife and glide right down the cob like that. I'm going to go over to the stove in a minute. Let me just run down the ingredients. We have the red peppers we bought at the farmer's market. We have the green beans we bought at the farmer's market. Zucchini from the farmer's market, the leeks from the farmer's market. We've got some sea salt, some fresh garlic, some black pepper, and a little bit of mixture of thyme, oregano, and rosemary chopped up together. This right here is just a simple over-ripened tomatoes from the farmer's market. I just ground them out for the juice. We're going to use that to deglaze the pan with the succotash inside of it. And then we're going to cook our stuff with butter, because butter's the best. So for the succotash, we're going to add our butter to the pan, and our garlic, and our bell peppers, and our fresh green beans, leeks, zucchini, and our herbs, a couple pinches of herbs. This really brings out the flavor. And our corn. I'm going to deglaze it down with the tomato juice, fresh tomato broth from the overripe tomatoes. I'm sorry, sea salt, not just salt. Black pepper. Finished product, you still want to have a little bit of a bite to it, otherwise known as al dente, which is going to have the beans and the peppers have a little bit of a bite, not too much, but just enough to get some texture to the succotash. What we're going to do is we're going to pickle some vegetables today from the farm. We picked them up yesterday. We're going to do 2 different pickles. We have the kosher pickle. The dill pickles, you want to do them fast, you can cut them into wedges. The way I do it, I just poke forkfuls into the pickle. Right here we have some apple cider vinegar with white wine vinegar. Just a splash of apple cider vinegar. Just gonna pour that in there like that. It's about 2 cups. I'm gonna add 2 cups of warm water. So it's about a half and half right here. Add 1 cup of kosher salt, about a half a cup of dry dill. I like to actually throw these in. These are pearl onions. I throw them in for flavor, but they also pickle the onions, so it's delicious to eat too. Mix it up. But so basically, this pickle, the average time for them to eat is about 2 weeks. The longer they sit, the better they are, obviously. But that's it. That's a kosher dill pickle. And then do some baby eggplant and kind of a sweet and spicy Asian style pickle. Some rice wine vinegar. Same thing, 2 to 2. The water dilutes the vinegar so it's not too tangy. A cup and a half of sugar. Cracked red pepper to give it a little spice. Right here I've got some fresh basil and fresh tarragon, so it gives a little sweetness to it. Some whole garlic cloves in there, so it gets a garlic flavor, but also pickles the garlic, so you can eat that too. It'll float at the beginning, it'll sink towards the end. Once the pickle, you'll see it'll sink to the bottom, so you'll know they're almost ready. And that's it. The pickles. Yeah, corn succotash is a great dish. You can use it year long. You can prep all your ingredients and freeze them. You can make the succotash without cooking it and freeze it. And then you can pull it out of your freezer and cook it anytime you want. It just gives a long life to farm fresh product that you won't get in the wintertime. So it's a great side dish for steaks, seafood, chicken, pork, anything. It works really well. So enjoy.